Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against the Lakers. It went the distance, too, as they needed overtime to win it.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And it's Barrett penetrated. They get it back. Done outside. To the wing on the left. And tonight, Clark, this is a contest the fans will love. It should be raining threes.
Hey, who doesn't love seeing the ball go in the basket? A bunch of points being scored. Fans, players, broadcasters, you and I both, we all enjoy when teams can shoot it with some efficiency from the three-point line. Space that floor and let it fly.
Barrett, no good. Back to White. Done outside. To the paint. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. White trying to get open.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Barrett. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Well, and the 3 off target.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Back to Holmgren. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Now, here's Dunn. Inside. Here's Wells. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And that one's on target from the wing.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Abaji. It's White on the wing. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Picked off in midair. And here is Fox. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Here's Abaji. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hibachi.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Wells. Back to Adebayo. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento making some changes. And so Sexton will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Coffee. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Down low. Here's Coffee. A second chance effort. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Carter. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Jones. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Now here is Carter. Pass to Garuba. Up top, Adebayo. And Jones pulls it down. The Kings trailing. Here's Coffee. Sexton on the wing. Nifty move. Pass to Carter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavs?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Holmgren's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Sacramento. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Barrett. And here is Holmgren. Back to Barrett. Got a piece of it. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Pass to Garuba. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Carter outside. Outside, Horford. Carter outside. This one for 3. Sexton grabs the board. The Kings trail by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Back to Carter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barnes outside. Front pass the arc. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Here's Carter. Holmgren with the block.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Loads it up for Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
It's White on the wing. He has yet to score. A shot by Wells, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Offensive rebound. A pass to Fox. Goes back up. Jump shot is good. Fox has got his first basket.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Here's Abaji. Fires away from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Fox. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's White. Basket good.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Played through the contact and scored.
Pass to Coffee. Fox looking it over. Here's Coffee. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Mavericks leading. White bounce pass.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Mavericks making a change here. Adebayo down low. He has 6. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Now Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Out to the wing. It's Adebayo, top of the key. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
A pass to Fox. Back to Coulibaly. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Wells. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
There's the screen. Pass to Coffee. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Fox. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Abaji. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. It'll count. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Right side, Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's White with the rebound. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's White. Pass to Abaji. Adebayo with the ball. A floater. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And here's Barrett. Now here's Holmgren. With the fadeaway. Abaji pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Adebayo. Popped up there for Wells. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to Wells. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Wells.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's White on the wing. Drills it from outside. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside, Barrett. To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
They set the screen. Pass to Wells. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
The Kings trail by 11. Barnes with it. Outside, Sexton. Back to Barnes. Overdone. It's hauled in by Dunn. Mavericks leading by 11. Now White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wells. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Fox is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's White. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Abaji. And he drives in. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Coffee. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
The Kings trail by 13. Pass to Coulibaly. Fox with it. Over Carter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Fox has got his third basket of the night right there.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Here's Abaji. To the right side. And then Carter with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Carter. He has 7. Pass to Tyson. Done outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Kuminga. Dunn misses.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Coulibaly.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Out left to the wing. A pass to Fox. Over Carter. Fox, no good. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dallas leading by 11. Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wells. Good if it goes. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Mavericks now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Tyson. Here's Garuba. Carter with it. Defended by Sexton. 3 on the clock. Launches from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Garuba's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas. Now here's Jones. Back to Sexton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Jones slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Tyson. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Coffey. The Kings trail by 12. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Coffey. Back to Sexton. Carter down low. Here's Coffey. Over Carter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now Conley. Back to Carter. Conley left side. Hangs and misses.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Timeout, Kings.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some changes for Sacramento. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, White. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Dallas moving it around. It's White on the wing. Back to Horford. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's Fox with the drive. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Carter outside. Pass to White. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Mavericks leading by 11. Carter on the wing. Launches it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And stolen by White. Fast break Dallas. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Abaji. Fox with the steal. In the corner, Barrett with it. Now Fox. They get a hand on it. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Timeout, Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
From deep, Adebayo. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Mavericks leading by 11. White with it. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And here is Fox. Trying to get something going. That one misses. White looking around.
2 minutes remaining.
Adebayo, high post. A three ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside, White. .124 left in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. The Kings trail by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that.
If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's Fox. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away.
Check your file, you are not. You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my Chiefs Taylor Swift stay red T 2 pop. We be 2 rest, what nose be 2. Moving won't leave like tennis that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock, fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the wood wop, get why?
Same troop, I just had to read it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Caroline get it. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight. Tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Muda's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it, I can